Amtrak train number 2, I got an unforeseen crossing order. You're approaching ASAP. Let me know who's calling, ready, copy.
You calling Amtrak over?
I am, sir. Amtrak train number 2, AMTK 81, sir. Unforeseen crossing order.
Alright, where is it at?
16.4, 16.4.
Alright, 16.4. XH, over.
Yes, sir, that's correct. You just notified me of it right now. 16.4, Glidden Sub, XH.
Okay. We're at milepost 18. Understand.
Alright, sorry about that. Okay, understand Burns, 16.4,
over. Yeah, just to give you a heads up what's going on. The crossing's working, but the traffic preemption lights to clear traffic out of off the rail is not working. So I notified the city. They're supposed to have somebody en route. Once they get it fixed, they're going to call me back out and I'll come test it.
Amtrak, get your camera ready.
Train number 2, CPSA 916, diverging clear, over.
Amtrak train number 2 has been instructed to comply with procedure XH while passing the crossing here at Ormondy, milepost 16.4 on the UP Glidden Sub.
Coming up on that crossing, over.
This was recorded in February 2022 when Amtrak was still running without a baggage car. Here's another example of XH. UPMEWRV 16 is approaching CPSA 019, Missouri City, and milepost 18.43 on the Glidden Sub, which is home to Gessner Road. He is also complying with Procedure XH. Procedure XH is telling the crew that they need to be prepared to stop if the crossing lights and gates do not operate. If they don't, they must flag the crossing. However, if they do, they can continue going 15 miles an hour until the lead engine clears the crossing. After that, they can proceed at maximum authorized speed, which for freight trains is 60 miles an hour. MEWRV today is UP1982, an SD70 ACE locomotive decorated in Missouri Pacific livery. Pretty nice catch. Mid-train DPU today is UP2573, a C45AH T4. Later that day, I'm out catching Amtrak number 1 the Sunset Limited coming out of Houston and heading towards San Antonio, and eventually Los Angeles, California. He's also complying with Procedure XH today. It's very rare to see Amtrak creeping through Missouri City like this. A few days later, I'm out hunting for CP7018, where I then catch a westbound CPKC manifest. I believe this was M280, either coming out of Duramus Yard in Shreveport or coming out of Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know for sure, however, it is heading to Sanchez Yard in Mexico. GPU on M280 is KCSM 4698. Then comes the catch of the night, CPKC M275, coming out of Sanchez Yard in Mexico, heading for High Oak Yard in Jackson, Mississippi. He has a CP Heritage unit leading. A few days later, I set up at South Post Oak Road. I'm about to go ahead and do some personal things, but then I see that 2 trains are approaching. So, like usual, since I'm nearby, I decide to come and wait for these trains. KCS 4169 is leading, with a raised letter K5LLA horn. This horn is very loud, and as you can tell, my camera didn't like it very much. Neither did my ears, come to think of it. A whole bunch of Omni gondolas were on this train. Just the few intermodal cars and a whole cut of these gondola cars were the whole of this train today. I don't know what train it is, however, it could be anything. I then got a heads up of a CPKC manifest coming westbound. I normally don't catch this CP stuff anymore, as it's been so common after the CPKC merger. However, since I'm there, I might as well wait it out. About 20 minutes later, in the heat of August, comes CPKC M274, westbound manifest out of Jackson, Mississippi, and heading to Sanchez Yard in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. On this train was KCS number 4166, an EMD SD70 ACE locomotive. A few days later, I catch Amtrak number 1 creeping through Missouri City, still complying with Procedure XH. Here's a lesson that you cannot always be confident that you know what's going on. I'm sitting in the car waiting for a westbound to come, where all of a sudden I see headlights coming out of the west. An eastbound CPKC manifest sneaks up on me, and I have to get out so quickly and set up. That's why this isn't the best shot. That westbound I was talking about. A westbound CPKC grain coming out of Kansas City, Missouri and heading to Mexico. was a CPAC-44 CWM rebuild. Right before my Fort Worth trip, I caught Amtrak number 1 again, complying with Procedure XH through Missouri City. Surprisingly, my Sony camera does really well at night. In late August, I got word of a CNW 6706 making its way down to Houston. And in early September, he came westward on MEWSA, and I caught him at South Gessner Road. Even though 6706 was complying, I did notice that he did accelerate a bit too early. A little while later, I'm out again at Ormondy catching UP 1996 trailing on MSAEW, the counterpart train of MEWSA with 6706. Although this wasn't in Procedure XH territory and in fact had just been accelerating from there, I decided to include this catch because why not? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other ones. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Also leave a like on the video and share it with a friend. Appreciate you for watching. CWM out.